What is up, friends? I want to show you 3 different code snippets today, and all 3 of them are going to allow you to make the thumbnails on your list sections clickable. So we have a carousel list section right here, and if I just click on it, it's going to bring me to a new page or whatever page we've defined in the items link. We're also going to do this with our banner slideshows, which is great because you have this full width and you can just click on it. We're also going to do it with the simple list. Let's jump in. And if this interests you, I want to show you 2 plugins in my plugin store that you might be interested in. First, the list section sync plugin, and this connects a blog collection or a product collection to your list section. So you can easily pull those items in. It looks really nice. And then the other one is a collection carousel. This is sort of the same idea as our carousels, but you just pull in a blog collection and it's a lot more malleable and customizable. You can just put it in a code block and put it wherever. All right, so first let's show you how to make our list section carousels clickable. So this is all from a tutorial. I'll link to it right down below. You just put this code or JavaScript in your site footer code injection and this code in your custom CSS area, and you'll be good to go. So let me just walk through the setup for this real quick though. So these are both list sections. If you're unfamiliar with those, you'll hit this blue item, hit add section. And there's nothing over here that says list section, but if you go to the people area, you'll see any of these are going to be list sections. They have this little eye icon, this info icon. Once you've added that in, you can add items. So we can add our content, and what you'll want to make sure is toggled on is our show button, because this is where that link is going to pull from. And then you want to add whatever content you want. So here in our first item right here, if we scroll to the bottom, I've added a link that will go to our homepage. So now with that code that we've added, with that code, if I click on Monet Good, it's going to bring me to the homepage. So you got to have this set up first. Now let me show you where that code goes. Let's go to our code injection. So I just hit / on my keyboard, or you can just hit our search icon back in our main navigation right here. We'll just type in code. We'll go to code injection. On our website, let's grab the JavaScript right here. Copy that. I'm going to drop it into our footer. Boom, hit save. Next, we're going to grab our CSS right here. Just going to copy that. Go back to our website. Navigate to our custom CSS area if you just hit that back button, and you can just drop that in right there. And then we are good to go. So now if I click on one of these, you can still click and drag left and right, but if I click on one, it's going to bring me to that website. This is what was a little tricky about this, is that, or whatever page that was our home page. This was a little tricky because we had to figure out how to tell the browser what is the difference between a click and drag, and what is the difference between a click to navigate to a page. So, all right, now let's make this work for our banner slideshow. So you can easily go to this within a list section just by going to edit content and changing our design to banner slideshow. And another little side promotion, if you like the sliders, I have this slider plugin right here. I'll link it down below. It allows you to turn full page sections into sliders, and you can put whatever blocks and content you want in there. So this is a great little customization. But let's just stick with this one for right now. So the way we're going to do this is go to this tutorial right here with our list section banners, link down below, and you're just going to grab this code right here. Let's hit copy. We're going to put that in our code injection area, right in our footer, right there. Save, and let's do the same with our custom CSS right here. Let's go to custom CSS, drop that in right there. And now when I click on one of these, we'll go there. So this would be really cool if you're a photographer or if you do tour guides, anything with a lot of imagery. You really want to show your images right there. And you also want to make it really easy for your customers or your visitors to quickly click on an image and go right to that product page of whatever that might be. So this would be a great use case for that. And also, this code does require that you have our button on. So we have to be able to see this button has to be active within our list section. Same with our carousel. This button has to be active right here for the link to be able to pull from it. But you might not want this button to show. So we can also hide that. I've added optional CSS down below. I'm just going to copy that, and we will drop it into our custom CSS area. It's going to hide those buttons, and we can still allow these to be clickable to go wherever we want. And lastly, for our simple list right here, you know the drill. All you need to do, copy this code right here and do your site footer code injection, or this code. This is optional to hide the button, but you don't really need the CSS for this last one. All this code does, it's a lot simpler because we're not having to work with the click and dragging stuff. Each one of these links or images just becomes a link. And so I added also the optional CSS to hide the link down below. You can just drop that in your custom CSS area. But that is how these 3 code snippets work. Let me know down below if you have any questions or in a comment over on my website. And I hope you have a wonderful day.